The topic is equations of motion. Fine, we have 3 equations of motion in our syllabus. Fine, let's start with the first equation. First equation of motion. Fine, this equation is also known as velocity time relation. Fine, so consider a velocity time graph. Here is your velocity time graph. Fine, consider at time 0 the velocity of a moving object is u. In y-axis we are opting velocity, and for x-axis we have time. Clear? Suppose at time t is equals to 0 the initial velocity of the body is u. Fine, with the passage of time the velocity increases uniformly, means the body has uniform acceleration. After time t, so after time t, its velocity becomes v. So v is the final velocity of the body. Is that clear? Now let us mark the points O, A, B, C, D and E. Fine. Now AB, the slope represents the acceleration. We know that a straight line in velocity time graph represents a uniform acceleration, means slope of the graph will represent acceleration. Clear? Now from the graph we have OA is equals to CD is equals to initial velocity u. Similarly, OE is equals to BD is the final velocity v. OD is equals to AC is time t. Fine. Now look at the graph. This BD is equal to BC plus CD, BC plus CD. Fine. Now the value of BD is the final velocity v, BC we don't know, and CD is the initial velocity u. From here we have BC is equals to v minus u. Let me call this equation number 1. Fine. Now we know that slope AB represents acceleration. Fine, and this acceleration is equals to change in velocity. So the change in velocity is BC and the time is AC. Fine, because the acceleration is change in velocity upon time. So the change in velocity is BC, BD is means v, CD is your initial velocity u. So change is BC, BD minus CD. Fine. Now we have the value of BC, that is v minus u. For AC we have t. Cross multiply it, we have AT is equals to v minus u, or you can say v minus u is equals to AT. Rearrange it, it becomes v is equals to u plus AT, where v is the final velocity, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration and t is time. So this velocity time relation is the first equation of motion. Now let us discuss the second equation of motion. This equation is also known as position time relation. Fine. Remember one thing, whenever we need to calculate distance or displacement in velocity time graph, we need to calculate area under graph, because distance is equals to speed into time. Fine. So whenever we need to calculate distance in velocity time graph, we need to calculate the area under the graph. Fine. So same, we have graph, velocity time graph, initial velocity is u, final is v, t is time, and AB is slope, is acceleration. Fine. So let's start. So the distance traveled by the body, the total distance traveled by the body is equal to area under graph OABD. So this is the graph. So area under this graph is distance traveled by the body. So look at this graph, this structure, it is made of one rectangle and one triangle. So we can write it is area of triangle ACB plus area of rectangle OACD. The area of triangle is half into base, means AC, into altitude, that is BC, plus the area of this rectangle is length into breadth, means OA into OD. So it becomes half. The value of AC is T, the value of BC that we have calculated in the previous equation, that is V minus U. Fine. Plus OA is U into OD is time. So we have half into V minus U into T plus U into T. Fine. Now from first equation of motion we have V is equals to U plus AT. Fine. And V minus U becomes A into T. Fine. Let me call this equation number 1. Now put this value of V minus U is equals to AT in this equation. So the value of V minus U is A into T. So it becomes distance S is equals to half A, T into T is T square plus UT, or you can say S is equals to UT plus half AT square, in which S is distance traveled, U is initial velocity, T is time, and A is acceleration. I am repeating again. Whenever we need to calculate distance in speed time or the velocity time graph, we need to calculate area under the graph. So in this graph, if we want to calculate distance traveled by the body in time t, it will be equal to area under OABD. Fine. So it becomes area of this triangle and area of this rectangle. Apply the formulas, fine, and put the values. From the first equation we have V minus U is equals to AT. Put the value. So S becomes, S is distance, S becomes UT plus half AT square. Now let us discuss the third equation of motion, and this equation of motion is also known as position velocity relation. Fine. Same graph, initial velocity is U, the final velocity is V, time t, slope AB is the acceleration. Fine. Again, starting with distance traveled by the body in time t. So we know that distance traveled is equals to the area under the graph in velocity time. Fine. So distance traveled is area of graph OABD. Now look at this structure. This is a trapezium. So you can write area of trapezium OABD. So the area of trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides. So here is the trapezium. The parallel sides are OA and BD. OA plus BD into the perpendicular distance or the height, that is OD. I am repeating again, area of trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides into height. So the sum of parallel sides are OA and BD and the height becomes OD or AC. Fine. Now put the values. S is equals to half, OA is U, BD is V. BD is final velocity V into the value of OD is time t. Clear? Or you can write it like this, half into V plus U into t. Let me call this question number 1. Fine. Now from first equation of motion, we have V is equals to U plus AT. Fine. And A becomes, or you can say V minus U is equals to AT, or T becomes V minus U upon A. Fine. Let me call this equation number 2. Now put this value in equation number 1. Now we have S is equals to half V plus U. The value of T is V minus U upon A. The value of T is V minus U upon A. Fine. Now we have S is equals to half V plus U, V minus U into 2 into A. This A is here. Fine. Now it becomes half into A plus B, A minus B, it becomes A square minus B square. Fine. Cross multiply it, we have 2AS is equals to V square minus U square, or you can write V square minus U square is equals to 2AS, or it becomes V square is equals to U square plus 2AS. So the relationship between final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration and distance. Fine. So this is the third equation of motion. Fine. I am repeating again, starting with distance traveled, that is area under the graph, which is a trapezium. Formula of trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides into height. Put the values. Using first equation, calculate the value of T and put this value in equation number 1. Fine. Now A plus B, A minus B, it becomes A square minus B square. Cross multiply it, we have V square minus U square is equals to 2AS. Rearranging it, we have V square is equals to U square plus 2AS. Clear? Thank you.